All right, for the Army, recruiting numbers continue to fall short of yearly goals. And one problem, eligible applicants are often just shy of hitting the Army's academic and physical standards.
But just like changing tactics during combat, the Army is trying a new way to increase its applicant pool, get recruits through basic training, and pass the Army Combat Fitness Test, a test that is not easy to pass. KTLA's Pedro Rivera takes a look.
2022 was the most challenging environment that we've faced since the inception of the all-volunteer force in 1973.
Army recruitment struggled last year, falling short of their recruitment goal of 60,000 enlisted recruits by about 15,000 soldiers. Colonel J.R. West with the Army Recruiting Command out of Fort Knox, Kentucky says recently the number of eligible Americans who are in shape and have the test scores for enlistment has shrunk.
Only 23% of our population is eligible to serve.
So I asked Colonel West, how do you increase the quantity of eligible candidates without decreasing the quality of Army standards? He says it's possible with the Future Soldier Preparatory course, which
targets the academic side and the physical side.
Think of it like pre-boot camp. Recruits from across the country travel to Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and immerse themselves in the Army lifestyle for up to 90 days, working to get their test scores up and get in shape.
It's the holistic health approach. Those results are demonstrating in a high success rate, a high graduation rate.
Since its inception in the summer of 2022, the Future Soldier Preparatory Course pilot program saw more than 3,200 recruits enroll, and by the end of the year, 2,965 students graduated and went to basic training. How hard is it to meet the standards needed to enlist? Well, I was invited to take the trek to Joint Forces Training Base Los Alamitos to give the Army Combat Fitness Test a try. At sunrise, I was standing alongside 3 Army Reserve soldiers, ready to test our physical aptitude.
The results of this test will give you and your commanders an indication of your state of physical readiness.
Here's how the test breaks down. The Army Combat Fitness Test is made up of 6 events. Scoring is based on age and gender. All recruits must obtain a standard score of 60 points in each event to pass. First, 3 repetition maximum deadlift. After being challenged by First Lieutenant Rivas, I decided to go for the top score.
Let's go 340, I guess.
Next, there was a standing power throw. How many meters can you throw a 10-pound medicine ball over your shoulder? We moved to hand release push-ups. 2 minutes to do as many as possible. It was tough, but I was able to do 55.
Sir, do some push-ups for everybody else.
I felt great going into the sprint drag carry, a timed combination of sprinting and pulling weight to test balance, muscular endurance, and agility. But after my mic cable ripped at the start of the event, I struggled, scoring 84 points, and it was downhill from there. The struggle continued during the plank.
Oh, these are not fun.
And to end the test, recruits go on a 2-mile run. I was exhausted. It pushed me to the limit.
3/4. Already hitting a wall.
But thanks to Rivas, he came back and gave me the push I needed to get to the finish line.
1854.
I managed to score a 69.
I made it, but that was not easy.
The Army announced the Future Soldier Preparatory course will expand to enroll more recruits. If all goes well, we could see this pre-boot camp style course at other Army training centers around the country. In Los Angeles, I'm Pedro Rivera.
What do you think? 3 times a
Muscles
week?
are burning watching.
I know. You don't
Let
think?
alone doing. You 3 times a week?
Yes, do it like
Yeah.
3 times a week. I think that would be great.
Would be.